Hey guys, and welcome back to Legends of IdleOn. And as you can see here, more progress on my Maestro level 140. You can see the gear I'm rocking now, and we're doing some leveling up here. So I was still doing crystal countdown with crystal farming and such, and getting some quick levels here. You can see level 48 chopping, making some pretty quick progress. Just basically doing a round of class level farming, and then going through and doing these skills. So you can see making some pretty big progress here. 62 worship. That one was going a lot faster than I anticipated. And I was using Maestro transfusion on that particular skill, not on all of them, but on worship. I was using that. And I found that the World 2 one here seemed to be the most XP efficient. I don't know if that's the case for everyone, but it seemed to be that way for me. Level 63 worship, that one was going very fast though, just using candies. Not using candies on, well, what happens is when I use candies on the other skills, it then charges up the worship charge is what happens. So I don't use them directly on worship, but I kind of indirectly use candies. So I've been doing some tool upgrades here. Luster Rod. So one of my first luster tools. Hopefully going to help improve the really slow fishing rate that I've dealt with. So we got that. We also got a Void Hatchet. Going to help out as well. 47 fishing. A lot of people saying that was going to be the hard one, but that hasn't been quite as hard as catching. Catching has by far been the one I've struggled with the most. I do have a dementia net for catching, but I need to get that up to at least Void, hopefully. Although I'm not sure it's really going to solve my problem entirely. I think I just need to find some other bonuses that can help out. So you can see here what tools we got. We got the meaty traps. We got the prickly skull, luster rod, 2 dementia tools, and then the Void Hatchet. So pretty much same drill here with mining. Just put on the best mining gear that I have and go to town with the candies. 45 mining. I can make a luster pickaxe, but I don't have the necessary level to use it at the moment. So that's been kind of the issue with that one. Hopefully I get there pretty soon though, since at least the levels are fairly quick. So upgrading to the Manifested Skull hopefully recharges the worship faster so that I can get XP faster. That's the objective. Although most of the XP recharge really seems to come from using the candies, so it's probably going to continue. And then I guess we may upgrade the Splicer to the World 3 one just to get the stats off of it. But I'm probably not going to actually do splicing on this character because I'm mostly active farming, or I'm AFK farming skills. But it does have nice stats, so I guess at least that's something of use. Plus 31 luck. So hopefully that will be helpful. So yeah, World 3 Splicer done for that character. Now let's go and check on the breeding situation there, level 30. You can see I've set up the whales in some of the columns there with the targeters. So kind of got a setup going there to try and get some of these gains a bit higher. So I'm probably just going to keep trying to improve on the whale levels there. 143, 58 trapping, getting some good gains going. I'm skipping quite a bit of time here. I'm skipping through quite a bit. 64 worship. As you can see, catching still lagging behind. That's the one I've had the most trouble with thus far. Fishing, you would have thought I would have had more trouble with, but I think it's just because I had already done a bunch of AFK fishing previously. So I was kind of just already a little far ahead. I had a head start, basically. So I've been using my mini-game plays on catching and then candying the rest of it. We'll see how long that lasts for. I think at some point the XP requirement is going to get so crazy that it's not going to really work so well. But I'll take whatever levels I can get, right? Just anything to help my Maestro's damage out a bit. But overall, the leveling process with the Maestro seems to be really, really fast at the moment. So I'm hoping that will continue for as long as possible. And level 49 fishing, just raising everything up daily as much as I can. Actually, earlier on I was getting several levels daily, or 2 or 3 levels daily, but over time it's starting to slow down. So still working on Chaotic Cheezor when I can. And out of that one I was able to get another Blanky. So that's good. That one is going to go on my Maestro, since it seems like it needs as much damage bonuses as it can get. So I crafted that up, and there we go. Get some extra little damage bonus when I need it, as well as the respawn rate, which could be helpful. So I'm pretty happy to finally have that, and I need to get the rest of the Blankies for the other characters, but it's going to be a grind. So not sure how I'm going to, when I'll get around to doing that. Still keeping the Chaotic Amrock Pendant just because, well, I don't know why I'm keeping it actually. I kept it on my Barbarian just because it was providing an accuracy bonus. That seemed like it could be useful. Back to some more catching here. Trying to go for 45. It's not a matter of if I'll get it, it's just a matter of how many candies will it take. So got it eventually there. It's just kind of a flow with the class leveling and then the XP gaining, the skill XP gaining, and constantly trying to make my character more efficient for more skill XP. It's a cycle, right? It's a cycle with all that. But it's definitely some of the fastest progress that I've had on my Maestro in the entire time that I've played this game. So from that perspective, I'm pretty excited. I'm also excited to see what the chocolate chip cookie can do for my other characters in terms of doing class leveling. Because I have to imagine it would help with them as well, even though it's not going to be quite as much as with Maestro. Level 146, you can see how fast the leveling was advancing. This is not from like one day, this is from a handful of days, but still, it was moving pretty fast here. I just have all my different gear setups I keep swapping back and forth between. Let's do another worship level. That was level 65, but we're about to do 66. So that's pretty good. It's nice I'm getting all these Dune Souls because those are needed for various things. Eventually I have to start collecting the Green Souls again as well, because those are needed for things like prayers and alchemy and such like that. So skills coming along pretty nicely, especially if you start comparing them to some of my previous videos. You'll notice that they have seriously progressed here. Maestro's at level 147. So that's moving along nicely as well, and the gains will just continue as I get into future videos here, working on this next portal. And that's going to conclude it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips, advice, what you think about it all, and I will see you in the next video.